Ghana, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, our Lambusie Constituency. Yekunu hikwa. Nyorela kwesi yantechi. Kani nguma yoringa emenka kombonda ola o. Chewalola. Nyorumingala janjan na yantechi. Mala janjan na ebe janjan na mbi wane kole na mbi bene. Wana lo hormang jili me janjan na so nabieluma. Aha. Mayen niyan wo ena bla wulienka amalian ke tuma akuri no ba yele sonja enwonya ke menda yele awowuli no ba mayen ye menson kana jingan annabang asunteja numbolo dana onala Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong Ghana jingan ko nan bora yel menga yalba kenan wo Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ne jabala chukoro ne jabala chibe ka anaben kari de lo sala ban ajilu na lon kunala yalmenga na Ghana jinga yalmenga na bunye yontentare onala yalmenga na Kennedy Ohene Agyapong tinja jinga ne jaman tuna tuma bojun tona jun benang ya era politics nga tona jun na era politics anen dina a difference like a dina den arjana ngara ki die tona cha politics ne asira ki die tona duna yiri jenga before ki so timpana mambora no ba anno dia yele ni anno adia yele nimbiri wala nimbi tore ka tona ayi akutija before la njinjenga wa jeja kenan wo ba hesuku boyambora tuma ni jama yalan ku na kuyen tuma numbola tuma na Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong tuma na is the chief of work of Ajumawura bana la bana te bana kuyen tuma hene kada na wo yelka ona kuyen tuma kombontere batare luguba manlo kase kwatre kwase obema wontoma tie ni din blanane aha ni ene ayel ku na queen tuma ya so ko udan ku no batuma ja dawo nganjinga tume unyu Ghana jinga atare nore kinanga Accra coastal jerba mambi nejima anen nene anen simi ka atapone coastal onantare abon kara ay pong West Africa palo ngaja West Africa young banana Africa nesana sala palo nga enja apili Ghana de tegara Egypt awotega Morocco awotega Cape Verde alo yibega South Africa aga Ethiopia coastal jachibe a coastal men no ba antunabe baye batel no ba tui umbana obama wela hawa at no ba no mandara court no tumane mine ye lobi here kamine dagaba ya kamine wala kamine kombohe kamine ankarme kamine aibe so Ghana tirja bachibe abadire dawnga lo horma awotuma lombore kina lo ya pore steel factory no mierana onamba me bae obitama sen men na de no ba 1002 no ba no dramen ye tatorola ana pore ya otare yo ambi atebubu ye bay atebubu a bono is region aje atengbango yon ontare opare 125,000 acres bamman atare factory be amanko pongpong mebe pongpong wa kasaba aman lewa into starch alega ne na sare tenge libye ne bamman nyane amen aseyebo so kuna wo yelka una boy tumehe aputi anan so labla because near andang yele kuna yel kuna la en e baman ere sige e mamba men ka yel mangala undan wa awo yonu ngampana oyalianka kinanka Upper West Palonga. Tinanja tiyaga ja korba lete. Timpana tari timbango imma yiche agawa ayiche aga tumu katimbango ne turu jambla. Oyalka Ukraine Russia war na wane. Kana sare ayalka wheat ne bandaman Ukraine andaman tihana a jawrijun abala chibe. Ka che nye ye kajiye ne ye mankora jingan. Ade monasao ade mana danwa. Amen naba male pano aba male biscuit aba eyal jama jama. So tina jingan kana ngwene wo asare. Kana ngwene wo Ohene kuna wo the president. Who know you a factory jingan. Ka tuna a producer yelling a kurugana ja. So Maya nya ohebi echewa nya olana yebanyan aha kemine imbamine kemine imamine Maya yalo so manye Ghana jinga ona la dawnga mampa na bora kanso he kaye ahadaw porin ku wale president of Ghana abansunteja kuna wo sunteja ana tonana man yala ka yaman ture politics abora tonana ana labla bayele ya kaniene awo piri kun nimbera yale yakalabla niene awo piri kun o men balon e mandie abiera yebe o balon aku so mboranka mpu ye baraka Lambusie de me che election ne ye na vote on 4th November ne kena wo dia ballot paper and wo new photo and new yuri to ande nu bringa e ma bon ade maro lombore tolo kara ni ja tore onala ne anaban sonteja ngona sonteja.
A bigger round of applause, a bigger round of applause. Thank you. On record, Lawyer Kwesi Nyantakyi remains the best GFA president in the history of Ghana. Put your hands together for him. A bigger round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to use this opportunity to recognize the presence of the Upper West Regional Coordinator for the next President of the Republic of Ghana, your own brother. Give it up for Mr. Lati. Are you ready? Are you ready for the next President of Ghana? Are you ready for the man of the moment? Ladies and gentlemen, inshallah, the next President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, very soon will be invited to the mic to have a conversation with you. He took part in the formation of the Dankwa Buzia Club in 1991, 32 years ago. Again, in 1992, 31 years ago, the next president of Ghana was among the stalwarts of our tradition, our big fathers and mothers who formed our beloved New Patriotic Party on July 28, 1992. Ladies and gentlemen, record has it that Honorable Ohene Agyapong, 31 years on after the formation of our beloved New Patriotic Party, he is the all-time, the biggest financier of the New Patriotic Party. Chobe, the next president of Ghana, obviously, like you know, he's a veteran politician. Let us journey quickly to the central region of Ghana, Asin Central, where the next president of the Republic of Ghana is the member of parliament. In the year 1992, Asin Central was the stronghold and seat for the National Democratic Congress, NDC. Again, in 1996, Asin Central was the stronghold and the seat for the NDC. But in the year 2000, when His Excellency, the next President of the Republic of Ghana, decided to contest, ladies and gentlemen, in the 2000 election, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong won the seat for the new Patriotic Party. Choboy. And for 23 solid years, he has been able to hold the seat, and he has made Asin Central a safe seat for the new Patriotic Party. Ladies and gentlemen, write it somewhere. January 7, 2025, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will hand over power first time in the history of Ghana to a businessman as the President of the Republic of Ghana. Because Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, as you know, is a successful businessman. He has established several companies in Ghana, and he has employed thousands of Ghanaians as workers. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Ken is celebrated as a philanthropist. He loves to help people. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been recognized nationwide as the father for the fatherless. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been recognized as the husband for widows, the most popular candidate to break the act for the new Patriotic Party. Bold, fearless, truthful. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice for the voiceless, the hope for the hopeless, the next president, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. A big round of applause for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Thank you. Can we remain seated? God bless you. Can we remain seated?
Choboy. Mr. Chairman, Constituency Executives, Council of Elders, Patrons, Electoral Area Coordinators, and Polling Station Executives, my grassroots, good afternoon. Before I speak, I'll let my doc say a few words, then I'll take over.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Anthony Tumabewula. Very good. I came from Accra yesterday in the evening. I flew to Tamale and took car from Tamale to Sola almost midnight. Slept there, woke up at 4 a.m. We got here at 6 a.m. For the purpose of one person, for the sake of one person, the person of Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Last week, Thursday, I went to a Hajia shop to campaign for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. She's on Hajia in Accra. So when I went to her and began to talk for the candidate, she said, "Don't talk, doctor, don't talk. As for that man, the heart he has a golden heart." I said, "What happened?" She said, "I went for a meeting at Kaswa where Honorable was there with other people, other big people. And I was asked to pick something for somebody. So I passed in front of them. I did not know that if at a meeting there are big men, you don't pass in front of them. When she passed in front, they began to shout at her, "Stop, stop, don't do that. Next time, don't do that again." And she felt so bad. And she said, Honorable called her and put a hand on the back and said, "Don't worry, Hajia. Pass in front. Go and pick what you want to pick." And she felt very strong. And look, I'm telling you something that beyond the business, the politics, is somebody whose heart is soft towards people. Very soft heart. I don't know how you say this in yes. when he sees people suffering, he takes it upon himself to talk for the people and to fight for the people. Anytime you see Honorable Ohene Agyapong angry on TV, on the airwaves, he's not looking for a job at Minister of Energy. He's not angry for a job for his son at Minister of Sanitation, or looking for a contract for Minister of Foreign Affairs. He's fighting for the grassroots, the common people. And why? Because he's PhD, patriotic, honest, and disciplined. If we had President Ohene Agyapong in the Jubilee House at the 4th floor, things happened today in Ghana would not have happened. Shall I say it again? If we had President Ohene Agyapong in the Jubilee House on the 4th floor, some things happening in Ghana today would never have happened. You wouldn't dare be indisciplined, whether you are a minister, a security man, a messenger. You be careful of your actions because of the person in charge of the country. Therefore, I have come to appeal to you, my fellow Northerners, that we are very proud, myself and fellow Northerners following the candidate, we are very happy and proud that we are supporting him. We see him as a Northern brother. We see him as a what? As a Northern brother. There's a group called Bewa Youth in Accra. They deal in scraps, metal scraps at Agbooloshi. So they were asked to relocate and look for a new land somewhere to do their business. So they were kind of sacked from their place of location, of activities. And they wrote letters to their brother. I don't know who their brother was. These are Northerners from Wa, from Tamale, from Bimbila side, from Wale Wale, together. They are called Bewa Youth. And they wrote letters to their brothers in Accra looking for help, looking for a new land to go and work. They had no response. Their own president told me that when he had a phone call coming from Honorable Ohene Agyapong to come to the house, he was surprised. This man, I haven't mentioned to him my issue or our problem, so why is he calling? When they came to the house, he told them, I heard about your issue, and I can feel for you. So take 50,000 Ghana cedis and go look for a land. That was when I knew that we had a Northerner among the contestants. So anywhere you go, I'm telling you that I have said it, that Honorable Ohene Agyapong is more Northerner than any Northerner contested to become Ghana's president. Before I take my seat, Legon, as a university this year, produced 13,000 graduates. 13,000 graduates from Legon alone. They are out there looking for jobs. Don't mention Kenya University, Dombo University, CKTM University, UDS, Winneba, Cape Coast. Don't mention those ones. Every year, thousands of people are graduating from the universities looking for jobs. And now, the person who has been able to create jobs is telling you, make me your flag bearer, make me your president, and I can create more jobs for those people out there. And all of you, what is your issue again? Would we now say that, oh, aren't we lucky that there's somebody who is even coming to us and saying, vote for me to become your flag bearer and president? Because that person has a solution to the problem of unemployment and job issues in this country. The person of Honorable Ohene Agyapong. My big brother mentioned the cold stores that Honorable Ohene Agyapong has at Tema. I have the opportunity to visit the cold stores, to visit his new cold store he's building, the biggest cold store in the whole Africa. If we lift this hall, if we lift it, we can put as many as 50 or more of this hall inside Honorable Ohene Agyapong's cold store in Tama. More than 50 of this hall. If you go to his steel factory, Ashanti Steels, I have been there before. The space it occupies, if you look at this hall, your hall, you can lift about 100 of these spaces and fit into Honorable Ohene Agyapong in Tama. So our people say that if a man says, I'll give you a hat, what do? Look at the head. Is it wearing one? Is it wearing a hat? If it's wearing a hat, he can give you a hat. We are lucky to say that amongst all the aspirants looking for the chance to bear the flag of MPP, the only person who can tell us, I'll give you a hat, and we trust the person is Honorable Ohene Agyapong. The only person who can say, I can give you jobs, appointments, the only person who can say that we believe him is the person of Honorable Ohene Agyapong. He has done it before, and he can do it more. If today, Honorable can create 7,000 jobs for Ghanaians as an MP, if he becomes president, when, not if, when he becomes president, he can produce or structure or create 7 million jobs for Ghanaians. It's on that note, before I take my seat, I want to appeal to you as a fellow Northerner, as a brother. I've been here several times. 2020, we're here with the president campaigning for MPP. Yes, we went on the whole North, Upper East, Upper West, Julapa, Nandom, Hain, everywhere we went with the president, campaigning for MPP. Today, I'm here for MPP, but campaigning for Honorable Ohene Agyapong. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, our wives, we are appealing to you. The day you enter the ballot box, pick the ballot paper to vote, think about not yourself alone, but about all of us. There is it Gabi who said that the future starts from now and it's with you, the youth. You have a very important role to play in our own future, in your future. If you hold that role very well, it's a blessing to all of us. And I believe you hold it very well. So, Baraka, 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 Mpoya, thank you very much.
Cheboy, let's clap for Doc. Thank you very much. This afternoon, I want to say a big thank you because today is Sunday. Most of you should have been in church by now. But because of the love you have for Honorable Ohene Agyapong, you decided not to go to church but to come and listen to me. Clap for yourself. Once again, thank you. I'm here this afternoon to put before you my plea that come November 4th, that polling station executives and constituency executives will be given opportunity to cast their ballot. Remember one person that have been fighting for MPP grassroots, that is Honorable Ohene Agyapong. You know, today I'm happy to be here because I've been doing quite some things for Lambusie, but I've never been here. So today I'm glad that I'm here to see things for myself. But let me give you a story of Lambusie. You know, in 2016, when we were doing the permutations, constituencies that we can win, they marked Lambusie red. So your MP came to me and he said something that was so sad to me. He said he needed a tricycle. And his constituency, they use it as ambulance because the roads are bad in Lambusie constituency. It touched my heart. That is when I got the idea that we have to take this seat. So I helped him, but he didn't win that time. 2020, they marked him red. All the constituencies in Upper West, the few that they marked green, Lambusie was double red. But I still had confidence that one day we would take the seat. Lord and behold, he won 2020 election. So it's a constituency that I have fallen in love with the constituency without even knowing or coming here before till today. So today I'm here and I'm excited to be here. And again, to hear that you have given the title of Ohene Agyapong to your chairman. And he said, money can do what? Yeah. Money can stop the nonsense. That's right. I mean, yeah, for the mere fact that you said your chairman is like Ohene Agyapong, that alone is enough for me not to talk too much. Because you know Ohene Agyapong very well. But you know, let me tell you something. In fact, when you are in the south, the politicians in the north are creating impression that as for south and north, is no go area for anybody except one person. But coming round, I see that that's a lie, complete. It's a lie, complete. And these same young MPs that are peddling such false information, they should be ashamed of themselves with all these lands that you have here untapped. And none of them has even gone out to look for investors to build a factory here. None of them. No, let me tell you. Coming from the first place was Nandom. On the way here, I saw some trees which is entirely different from all the shea nut trees that I've seen. And you know what you can do with that tree? Huh? It's pop for paper industry. Paper industry. Now when you are going, look on the left, on the right, and those trees with flowers on it is for paper industry. So now I know what I can do for Lambusie. Besides the shea nut trees, besides the arable lands that we have, we can grow these trees for pulp, paper industry. You know, I expect you to vote for people that will bring development to you. You are not going to vote because the person is from the north and cannot provide your needs. That kind of politics we have to stop. What is important is a man who can develop the whole country for you to benefit. And challenge me and vote for me. You see the kind of development I'm going to bring to the 5 northern regions. Going around the 5 northern regions, I am convinced that about 60% of Ghana industries or manufacturing companies should be in the 5 northern regions. And I'll make sure the old system where northerners migrate to the south to look for job changes. And now the southerners, the development that we're going to create here will let the Southerners also come to the North to look for jobs. Because the land that we have and the things we can do, I see a lot of maize. And maize, let me tell you, the cheapest, even if you are not a smart leader, even if you are not a smart leader, the cheapest. You can use maize for Cerelac. You can use maize for poultry feeds. You can use maize for oil, cooking oil. One of the healthiest oil you can find is from corn. We use maize for flour that we use for bread. Now, Ghana, we are lucky. Unfortunately, Russia and Ukraine, the two leading producers of grains, are now fighting. When you go to Egypt, they rely on flour from Ukraine and Russia. Now they don't have it because of the war. So the substitute is maize and millet. You can use millet too for bread, flour. What are we doing in this country? I have seen that you've made the move, planting a lot of maize. You need ready market, and the ready market is the factories. The factories. We can use maize again to produce ethanol. Ethanol is used to mix with our fuel, and it reduces the price or the cost of fuel in this country by 10%. And every 20,000 acres of maize farm, you need $50 million to build a plant that can produce 200,000 liters a day ethanol for 6 months. And you employ 2,000 permanent workers. So what are we doing? I also observe something. Your maize, they are too small. It simply means the land is not that fertile. We have to apply manure, fertilizers and everything. Avoid of the woodicide. Woodicide now. If you want to produce or manufacture whatever, flour, and your target market is not only Ghana, you'll not be allowed to take it outside Ghana. You know why? Because the research that they've done shows that woodicide is poisonous. And therefore, even your yam going to European and American market, they've stopped them because of woodicide. I was in New York, Bronx Market, and saw Ghanaian women wailing because all the yam that they exported to American market, they blocked it at the port. It got spoiled, and they charged them $5,000 to go and destroy it. Yes, I have all the videos. So if we want international standard, we should avoid the woodicide. There's a new technology, very simple. Cassava. I have a processing plant in Atebubuamantin where we got 125,000 acres land. We've cultivated 30,000 acres of cassava. We are producing 300 tons of starch a day. And the starch, the liquid that comes out of it, when you do one example, just pound the cassava, the raw one, and just squeeze it and put it on this green grass. You see that it will burn it. So we've done that experiment And now you can use cassava, the liquid in it, after the starch. You spray it on the weeds and it will burn them. And it's not poisonous. Again, even the cassava leaves. We've done a research, and the cassava leaves, the protein in the cassava leaves is so high that we are going to produce or manufacture these poultry feeds with the cassava leaves for poultry industries in Ghana here. And your weather, I always tease him. He's a very smart man, always writing. He writes very well. You know, I always tease him. You have all this land here, you are always writing. You know, brofo. You see, this land here, the maize, all we need is sophisticated machines, combined harvesters, and all those things here. A big manufacturing factory. When you go to India, for instance, one plantation of 100,000 acres of sugarcane, you have a plant for the sugar itself. You drive about 1 mile on the same area, you have another plant for alcohol, because they use the sugar for alcohol. You drive 1 mile, the same plant, and you have a factory manufacturing chipboards from the sawdust. Then just by the factory where they produce the chipboards, they generate electricity. So every sugar plant we visited in India generates its own electricity without using the national grid. They rather sell to the national grid. So I know what I'm talking about. When I was coming, I saw Laura. I went with Cabo to VRE when he was looking for the land for solar. I played the role. And when I was coming, I saw it so nice over there. We can have, although it's expensive, VRE was complaining that it's expensive. And it takes a lot of land. But I've seen that you have a lot of lands. So we can do so many things in the 5 northern regions to create employment. And that is my business. As a businessman, I'm not coming here only to do politics, but to create awareness, what we can do for ourselves. So please, I want you to give me opportunity, and let's see the difference between Ohene Agyapong and other politicians. I can't see myself, this land, vast land. Honestly speaking, going around all the 5 regions, Sisala West and Sisala East, I saw fantastic maize farms. Although I'm a Wala boy, I was going to build the first factory at Wa, but now I'll take it to Tumu area because of the number of acreages they have in terms of maize production. Again, I saw soya beans. Soya beans. You grow all these soya beans, you allow Indians to come and buy the soya beans, take it to India, process it, bring it back to African market, and sell it to us. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Have we asked ourselves, these Indians, why did they travel all the way from Asia to come and buy soya beans and take it to Asia, process it, and the so-called Ghanaian elite, when they want soya beans drinks, they go to mass mart, expensive shop to buy them. Whilst we can process it right here. You see, I'm creating this awareness for you to know that what any white man has done on earth, we, the blacks, are capable of doing it. And Ghanaians, if blacks are capable of doing, Ghanaians, we are no exceptional human beings. We should challenge ourselves that we'll do it. But the challenge depends on the leaders. The leaders. So this time when we are going to vote, Alaji, don't vote because the person is a Muslim. And don't vote because the person is a Northerner. A Northerner brother or a Northern brother is the one when you are in need will help you. Whether from the north or the south. One who can put food on your table, create opportunity for you to take care of your children. He is your brother. Your fellow Muslim brother is the one when you are in need or you have a problem, he will be there to help you solve your problem. Your Muslim brother is not the one, or your Northern brother is not the one who always wants you to be poor. So that when you see him, he say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Every day, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I want to create opportunities for you so that others will also say yes, sir, to you because you are a human being. That is all I want to do. So please, give me opportunity and you see the changes I'll bring to the 5 northern regions. I'm opening your eyes by giving you all this information. If you don't take it and you vote for any other person based on tribe or religion and we go to opposition, God knows I have done my part. I told you the truth. But I believe in the people of Lambusie. I believe in you that you're going to vote for me for a change. And I just don't talk. I'm an action man. Talk and do. When you see me, you should have hope that all is not lost. I was born and bred in a poor home. But today, look at the number of people that have left everything that you're doing just to come and listen to me. If there is a government, if there is a party that thinks of your future and gives you opportunity, you'll be better than Ohene Agyapong. At this point in my life, I don't need to make money for myself. I want to leave a legacy, a name for myself, that one day when you hear Ohene Agyapong is dead, you take a transport all the way from Lambusie to Asing to my funeral to bid me farewell. And you will say that this was the man who brought these investors here to give us jobs. That is all I want. I'm not going to take money from here. This poor country, I'll take your money and go to another country. God will punish me. God will really punish me. Yeah. We have politicians taking monies from here, investing outside the country when unemployment is so high in this country. I will not do that. I will live here and die here. That's what I want to do. No, when I was young, I had these properties in America. Now they are even wasting my time. I want to put it on the market because most of my kids, now they've finished university. So I don't need those properties. I want to bring the money here. And to tell you the truth, the investment in Ghana here, I make more money than investments in America. So all those properties, rubbish. Excuse my language. I want to bring money here. I want to challenge the white people that a black man can do it. Today, at least, that poor boy from Wa and Nasim Fusu, at least I have brought in 38 Indians. I think one doctor went with me, he saw some of them. 38 Indians are working for me, and I paid them $100 a day, $3,800 a day. They've been here for about 7 months, fixing the steel plant. That poor boy. Who says you can't do it? We need to challenge ourselves. We need to challenge ourselves. So I'm begging you, this election is for your future. If not you, these young men, see these young men, 1, 2, 3, I see them. All of them, I can tell from the way they look that they don't even have girlfriends. Yeah, they don't have girlfriends because they finish high school, university, and they have no jobs. They are still staying with their parents. And if you are staying, you see how he's excited. They are staying with their parents. What nerves and courage will you even get to go and, go home with the woman? And even if you go home with the women, they are smart too. When you ask her to sit, she will sit. Then look on your left, on the right, the back, and you will say, "Can you take me home?" The moment she says, "Take me home," it means she was not happy with what she has seen. And if you make a mistake and take her home, when she steps outside your door, she will just block your number. So you call and call and call and be wondering why this girl is not answering my call. It means, Charlie, you know. So we have to empower, especially, I'm coming for women and the youth of this country. The women. We have to create opportunities for women in this country. The survey indicates that every 3 women, 2 of them are not working. How? I have 22 kids. 16 of them are girls. So are you saying all these investments that I have, if I don't believe in my girls, it means when I die with my business? But to tell you the truth, their brother is here. He himself will tell you that the 16 girls and the 6 girls, all the 6 boys, all the 16 girls are smarter than the boys. Yeah, he's there, he knows. And he accepts it, that his sisters are very smart. You know, so we have to create opportunities for women in this country. Then the youth. We cannot allow the youth to stay home, because my kids in America, at age 21, they finish university, they all have jobs. And now they move from my house. You know, women, they want their freedom. So now that they have small money, they all left, you know, to go and start their life. That's the beauty of life. And that is what I want to bring. I want to make sure that the youth of this country, I'll reduce the unemployment rate drastically. Somebody will ask, how? How? Very simple. This is not theory. First of all, assuming you took $2.5 billion, okay? $2.5 billion. If we had invested $500 million since 2017 till date, 6 years. 500 million building steel plant of mine at Atebubuamantin, which is $30 million per steel plant. That will give you 300 tons starch. Yes. Now, it means the 500 million can give us about 16 of such factories. So multiply 16 by 6 years. Every 500 million, 500 million, 500 million, 6 years, which is 3 billion. Multiply it, 16 by 6 is 96. 96 factories. 960 or 1,000 means we are creating 96,000 youth employment. Now, I'm using Atebubu, where we have employed 960. But it can go more than that, depending on the constituency. So I have what it takes to create job opportunities for women and the youth. So give me a chance, and you see. This election that we are going to have in November 4th, remember that we are not looking for just a flag bearer. We are looking for a flag bearer who can beat Mahama hands down. And Obia Obetime beating Mahama hands down among the 10 is Honorable Ohene Agyapong. Because only Mahama many share debates this year, but in the past ever flawed. What you say? Now, so but the business ideas and so are flawed. Yeah. So the only, but there are some candidates when you bring them, Mahama will grow wings because or hit it, no hit it, or hit it, no hit it. Maybe hitting up. And you pound for pound, one blow, boom, it's gone. So, even NDC people themselves are saying that if Honorable Ohene Agyapong is the flag bearer of MPP, they are going to vote for me. It happened at Asamankesi, Esikuma Odobin Brakwa, Akim Oda, Bia West. NDC people are saying that they vote for Ken because they believe that he's truthful. Ohene Agyapong is bold. Ohene Agyapong is kind. So with these three, they think Ohene Agyapong should be given a chance. Ghana Armed Forces are saying that, Honorable Ken, anybody who asks you to step down, please don't step down because you are going to win 2024 election. Why are Ghana Armed Forces saying this? In the history of Ghana Armed Forces, the only politician who has committed $6 million, 72 million cedis, 720 billion cedis, building cardio and dialysis center for 37 military hospitals. And because of that, they are going to vote. Ghanaian women are saying that, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, we are going to vote for you. Because when our children, our girls were stranded in Lebanon, crying for help, there was no politician who listened to their plea except you, Ohene Agyapong. I spent $400,000 buying tickets for Ghanaian women stranded in Lebanon. And because of that, Ghanaian women are saying that they are going to reward Ohene Agyapong. Choboi, Ghana health workers are saying, Honorable Ken, if MPP, you emerge as the flag bearer, we are going to campaign for you to extend that even when the sick are on the sick bed, the patients, when we are injecting them, we'll tell them to go and vote for Honorable Ohene Agyapong. Because during COVID, I'm the only politician $1 million. Today, 12 million Ghana cedis, 120 billion cedis to buy PPEs, hospital beds, drugs. A chairman Ghana hospital say, "Omumfam prevent COVID." Enunti Ghana health workers say, "Choboi, Minuanum Kremufo say, inshallah. Say MPP for do bankwa, yebetua Bahamau. If he say, I'm the only Christian with the Muslim name Sheikh Osman. Adenti ne frame Osman. Sheikh Ashalibutu, Chief Imam, and a Mami Osman. Nambisa ni say, Chief Imam, Adenti na frame Osman. O see Islamu, ubiana oye adoye, tisenia meye, ni friend Osman. Adoye bini say, metimi fa Zongo girls are now Muslim girls are omutonsio a wiem and omutron katia wo wiem nam de oma kusua adwuma obi opese oye tre na mama no dryer na metu ni trinsa obi opese osua de pam na mama no sewing machine na metu ni trinsa Zongo boys are any politicians ye use omo kokonto kwano bitimi fra omo na me no matnase nima 441 na me advise him say politician bia obeba obeka kire say me kokonto kwano ka kire say onko fa ne mani anim na onso di akire yeah me de omo me mo ko ICT training we are na ma chiche laptops ama wo say obi amfa nkobo ne bra Nanu ya edi sala, mi mami nuanum kremufo 2,500 bags of 25 kilos rice. And ma 500 boxes of cooking oil. Se omunfanku di sala. Se u free kintampo e batamelea. Ubohum mi giant billboard rating. Welcome Honorable Ohene Agyapong, President for 2024. Adenti. Emra dum sobae. Na Tamale Hospital, doctors need the torchlight and a year operation. Miteyano and I'm koto 1,000 kVA generator and I'm the man Tamale Hospital. Say omumfansa ayarifo yari. Enunti choboi nanu in tokwa wo bokui. Boko constituency chairman a frame. I say honorable. Wa mwaya e kumbe kwen. Nam say why? I say Boku organizer accompanied two guys accompanied Boku woman organizer. And they were shot and killed. Enti Boku chairman do go pick up ena odum bechremi obuyo mowunu. Ti hono Sunday, Monday, and I'm organizing 500 bags of 50 kilos rice, 100 boxes of cooking oil. And I'm the call Borgatanga Regional Administration. It drew hot Tuesday. Wednesday, na miami call na mkachire Boku chairman say, Oye Mampusini. Say Edriani way, wa makusa sisi fonwa, untimi mfadriane no enru Boku. Inti yenche. Enunti chairman also yadie or agree. Tiyema kusasis 250 bags of rice, 50 boxes of oil. And I'm a man, Mampusi, 250 bags of rice, 50 boxes of oil. And a day assume buyer, sana, omutumi che, you know. Timmy, there, I really don't care where you come from. All I see is say, Minwia Ganani and a war a hunchrim. Minwia Ganani and also me man need. And I don't believe in tribe, I don't believe in it. Maybe has his here. Many northerners, baku 9. And a buy. Sending me a northerner and a farm a juma as CNT and government of 500 cities a month as a security. Maybe ma will be at 3,000 cities a month as a security. Bako no de papers in the betray muahano. They say mamu omonya trouble bako be free Sunday ma. And na me go car say me man 3,000 no jina chain. Nam say beji Mike and tell them how much you make. Apparently the wife was watching the program. And the mother too was watching the program. The next morning me oba oh boss, what many trouble. And I'm say why? Or say the wife sent her a message that, oh, I've sent you a message. You just listen to the message and call me. Obi I know. On one confession, I will make I say, would there be also 1,000 cities? Anyway, no 1,000 cities time I want national security. Now, on him by a man or 3,000 on country and there be or the other, the say Oniska. I gave him away. Ne my so friend, I was say, whoa, the man a mobile Sunday ma. O boss ba mbeka jen say o 3,000 every month on for 1,000 emremi. You know, it's nice to make the people around you happy. So, na Sunday man, you know, my hair crowd begumi campaign. Just say, oh, bear me, the way I will see world, Mr. Clashy, to Wasi. Politics, you can't do that. I say, Masa, my fat didn't wear capuchin, wagasa. Choboy, me driver, on where the company, on me man 5,000 cedis a month. Because, so one shall drive a year. That incoming car be back. Or your car this year, just say you are gone. But you know what? To tell you the truth, or you good to say was sebu scammer. Time be I to care money a bonabesian. And I say me who's on me financial, you know, a young kunta. You didn't cover 14,000. I mean, so impressive. So say, or no to me the Sikano top petrol, no, I didn't receipt. We are no them. If you say me man 500 cedis as a driver, and ka time I'm here scan obet me ambiana. No. Now also, Nere eba me no person whom him say why? Why does she want to see or say I don't know. One day I allowed the wife to come. Or buy or catch him say Obedamas. Now say why? I say, director. Because of you, I don't go to the police anymore. Before you, every 2 days, my husband, they will arrest him. If you are with me, discipline. And one day, when I call TDC, PA free office na me banana bo food ding or kasa ding or honya na bisa say aden. Or say na sasi ya wato 2 plots, 11 plots, TDC, a funny in our tongue. Into a car, Joko Juno, no more 2 plots be ho, near the impaired Joko Jo as Asibi, Ubin and Honchrin over Tom Mammy, Tia Daho, Nam say okay, J. Nekusi dine. But to make sure so we sit down, the man of 40,000 cedis account. Last year Christmas, over farm many and all day a dino coach 8 bedrooms and a kudus. Yes. Obi or your chrome but Maunya says he can be cra and also by a boss. Because kudus so or a boss power semindiwa security for now a steel plant in the coast or in an unemployed woman. Now, one man's Russians are acquay. My chance, I'll be post power. You know. So, me, I do favors without basing it on tribe or where you come from. We are all Ghanaians. And why I believe in the Northerners, and I say, Ukraine, Northerners, and faithful. Very, very faithful people. And until Jimudi. Time on the make a story be why I believe in the Northerners. First one in Kremufo, why I believe in Muslims. I'm not charging me treason from police headquarters to BNI. When him said, Oman FM4, they made an announcement to Muslim communities in Accra assembled at police headquarters. Omu Bombay. I'm right, let me take truck on me peer police in a mensa right to say, me who's almost salai, to form and almost Bombay. Say, wow, that is love. Again, me what me chenyoma bibri, but it's rimfono tai my echemia menko fono. Menko fon debia ofu say, I say, Odeneka. And Utianaka, Oyan Papa Kra, thank you, Krabo. Me one New Year Islamic Hour, Oman FM, Wednesday. Sa alaji no. Every Christmas, 24th December, or the Nemkwie, Mimpenam PD meet no dear. But the Nemkwie, na the ame fair one who said, or the Adriania, Nemkwie no bedi nyina no, eka ho, eba me fie till time mekum abuano. So, Sanyoma who fee say and kitten, but it means a lot. Obia, we are dear mana Okayo, and I know it's room for no dear. We are dear chair me, I'm in coffee. By himself, or Chinam could do how they have been trouble. But the truth must be told. This row, Maka, Minko for me, you mo papa bia, omu fee as a mediomoka. By some for you, mo papa, maybe a name who dear, omukai. Because your chimney trees, you know, a shamas room for no, I could take over all my businesses. And I wouldn't be answer you. I will beat you on a sabi, and here now officer, or you give me for. Man, the chance now the woman answer wouldn't. What in a shama for the year? Omoko coastal way up. No matter that could you know, no muchipusia, any brutal. With he said, or tongue, or entrance, or over then we would. Timmy buy no na bisa who say they are going about was masa. These people they will set you up. So we wanted to watch and see what they would do. Oh my dream about Mutim. They took over all my businesses and one say Jinaho. say NDC for the baby shower. I was so impressed with them. Now also who nyenti ame kamwasem say ya me free enti wala blood no e wom kakra who say me ye action bi ba bi pa no say adrenaline no ifriwa wa edi me huma no mani agi keke baby a MPP for no ntumi nkono me wo baba nam tini ma 441 nam no mo bongo mo you know edi I believe in you ti mimpese obi be fi se sabi u free stream na wo de unya dwumanye ti mo ma me chance be create opportunities e wa ha choboy me ba party mu 1991 dankwa buzia domo time and 1992 yeti MPP party ti yeti MPP party Professor Duboahin and a be flag bearer and ye pesika koye campaign ni enya bi Tibene me nyonko bi ye friend Mr. Opombio ene wa ma de bi amene nanam ene ye kobo bisia $3 million in 1992 enye ene $3 million 1992 ene ye de ma MPP ene ye lose election ye no ye de 8 years the year 2000 and san ye timetua MPP kan awie choboy say sika we hunti me ambe broku 1992 election Oba kran ka me be wa no o ti say we na o e man pe hia o hu say me chop money so atena na ntokwa bi o wiram kra no kofa ba fie na o di excuse no ja me nya broken heart 7 months energy I went back to America. So 1996 I couldn't help a lot, but I gave 15 pickups. The year 2000 when I was contesting, I gave MPP 100 pickups, 50 pickups. No, 2050 pickups. The year 2004, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave 100 pickups. The year 2008, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave 245 brand new Tata pickups. I single-handedly bought 77 Russian Jeeps. I gave over 1 million t-shirts, Wellington boot, cutlasses. A year, second round, the year 2008. Near Nyeska. A Jumani a year, $2.5 million invoice. I raised it to Ministry of Finance. We took it to a Greek bank, reduced the value to $2 million. And a Greek bank, MI $2 million, which was equivalent to 2 million cedis. And Sana MPP, it me a second round. The year 2012, MPP, near Broku Church, Demekura. We were looking for money for elections in 2012. We didn't have it. So my friend Oponbio and Ochehene's brother by name Nana Puku went to my Chinese partner, Wela, by name, and asked her to give them logistics to the tune of $2 million. And they were sure we were going to win 2012 election. So when they said they would give her a contract if indeed we win. Then the woman asked them, what about if you don't win? How would I get paid? There they couldn't have an answer. So Mr. Pong called me, said, come to Golden Tulip. I went there, I saw my partner. She told me her problem of their suggestion. Said, I need a guarantor. Right there, I took pen and paper and wrote, Wela, Ohene Agyapong will pay the $2 million if MPP loses 2012 election. And Sana, Mamino Ekofa Inyomanaba. In 2014, where were the men? Where were the men? Emraye Pesika Akoye Congress. Sir John wrote letters to all the regions that were going to hold Congress in Tamale. 2 weeks later, Sir John wrote back to all the regions that MPP was broke and we couldn't hold a Congress in Tamale. So they should do it on regional basis. Then I called General and asked him, General, a party that has been in power for 8 years, you mean if we go to opposition for 6 years, all the businessmen President Kufuor created, you mean nobody has love and sympathy for MPP when we are in distress? Menkwanum Triescano, a fundy, a Mayako Congress, a Tamale. I paid the money. Choboy, in 2016, I gave MPP 240 used pickups. Used pickups because I didn't have the money to buy brand new. And MPP didn't have the money to buy brand new pickups. So I went to America and bought 240 used pickups. Then Cabo. I went with Cabo that time. When he was going to ship the car I bought for him, we went to the guy, he's called Jones. Then we saw him packing used clothes. And so, Honorable, I can sell these things to you cheap. So, what am I going to do with used clothes for campaign? That one, we should thank Cabo. Cabo said, if we get these things in the north, the magic that it will do. So I agreed. And I paid for 11 40-footer containers of used clothes. In this country, the situation we are in now, if you want one person, a politician that Ghanaians believe that he can turn around this country, because he's bold and honest and truthful, then only one name comes to mind. In 2020, if not Ohene Agyapong, MPP, we wouldn't have had majority in parliament. Ask me why. In 2020, after the election, NDC had 137 seats, MPP 137 seats, then one independence from Adanse Fomna. We approached the independent MP, Honorable Esiama, to join MPP for us to get a majority in parliament. What he said was that he could not join us because of the way the chairman treated him, for him to go to independence and the money that he has spent. So if Chairman Kwasinti is still the chairman of Adanse Fomna, he cannot join MPP. But we needed his seat in parliament. So I was bold to invite Chairman Kwasinti to my house and told him of our problems. Neokaya say, and Ukraine Nkobepini, but also Chairman Nan did you kakra. Tina bag be bonha, one will be a zipno, and we envelope mammy, and also Minkai. The Kai envelope letter ne woman, now or the Adansi Rural Bank got 1.5 million Ghana cedis, 15 billion cedis. He will say, if you ask me to step down today, tomorrow the bank will take me to court, but I don't have 15 billion. So I said, well, I can't give you 1.5 million, but I can give you 1 million Ghana cedis. So I wrote a great bank check, 1 million Ghana cedis. 9 a.m. By 10 a.m., the chairman had cashed the money. The Oba Mifie to sign the resignation, he was walking majestically. And then the church says, Sika Imoja. So when he came, he did not even read what, money stop nonsense, yes. So he just took the pen and just signed. Then we gave a copy to President Akufo-Addo, another copy to Honorable Esiama. Then Honorable Esiama made open declaration that he's independent, he's joining MPP. That's how come we got 138 against NDC 137. I've done all this for the party. So today you are the best judge. Other candidates will come. They listen to what they have to say, weigh all the messages, and see who cares for your life, who cares for your future, who cares about the youth, who cares about the children, who cares about the existence of MPP party, and make a decision. I have not come here to insult anyone. I have told you in plain words what my contribution is to the party and why Ghanaians will vote for Ohene Agyapong if he becomes the flag bearer. As simple as that. Choboy, I leave here with a quotation, Matthew 20:26. It says, anybody who wants to be a leader must first be a servant of the people I have served.
A louder round of applause. Put your hands together for him. Thank you.